Hello everyone. Let's have a look at how to program an arithmetic operation, that is image blending, in an image. So our first step has to be importing the CV2 module. After this, for any mathematical or arithmetic operation, we require two operators, correct? Let's say you have math, you need a plus b, or if it's a minus b, you still need two variables, correct? Similarly, in an image, when you're doing an arithmetic operation, you require two images. So let us read in our first image. So cv2.imread, and I'm going to be reading in, let's say, scenery1.jpg as my first image. Similarly, img2 is equal to cv2.imread, and I'm reading in scenery2.jpg. So now that I've finished reading in the two images, let us now have a look at the code on how to blend the two images. So let's create a variable called img_blend, and inside this we are going to be using the function cv2.addWeighted. Okay, so this will take in a total of 5 arguments. So what are they? Let us now have a look at. The first argument is going to be our first image. So I'm going to have img1. This is then followed by a threshold value. Okay, so the threshold value which I am going to be setting right now is 0.5. So please note, the value which I am setting is something which I just want to set it as. Okay, so you guys can go ahead and change the values further down inside the lecture when I ask you guys to try out these operations on your own. Right now, try out the values which I am using. So now, after this threshold value, the next two are going to be the second source image and the threshold value for the second image. So it's going to be img2, 0.6. So out of 5 arguments, I have finished 4. The fifth argument is going to be the static weight. In our case, this value is going to be 0. So what does the static weight do? In case you want to add any weight to all the pixels present in both the images, then we will be assigning a value to the static weight argument. So now that we have finished creating the code for blending the two images, let us now create the code for displaying both the original images, then the blended image. As you guys have immense experience in creating the code for displaying it, I have not shown the bit where I wrote the code. So now let us execute this code and see our output. Okay, so first on the top left is my original image 2, the top right is my original image 1, and in the center I have kept the blended image. So as you guys can see, we are having both image 1 as well as image 2 present in our blended image. Thank you. See you guys in the next lecture.